Hi, it's Mrs. Stitches, Sheila. Hi, everybody. Today is day 18. It is Wednesday, and I'm here for Flossmas Day 18, I hope, December 18th. So first, let me show you the stitching. Oh no, let's first do my 12 days of Christmas before Christmas countdown. My countdown to Christmas. 7 swans a swimming. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Well, once we get to 5, they're all easy, but okay. So yesterday's stitching. So I told you with the 4 boys and NL girl that it was a whole lot of stitches. So you can see there it's what appears to be a wolf, and I think we're going to have some fill in for the legs and maybe probably just the legs. Now there was something wrong in my counting. So with him I started off this little bit of white here, but when I got down to the white here, it wasn't matching. I did match with the outer edge, so I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I adjusted him a little bit. So he is 1 stitch short widthwise coming down when I'm past about that point. So hopefully it won't affect when the legs come in. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping it'll all look okay. So there you go. But that's my 4 boys and NL girl stitch coming along. And then my Frosty Calendar stitch was a big stitch. Well, that was a big stitch. That was probably about 300 stitches. And my Frosty Calendar, I'm not quite done yet for today, but I thought I'd get this up and loaded because my cleaner's coming in, so I'm going to be busy. But I don't know if you can see, there's a little alarm clock there and a bedside table, and he's sleeping. That was his bed. So I just have to finish lining the window, and there's going to be a star in the window, and then the day of the week, the number. So there you go. It's hard to see the number that was on this one. It was in the rug. I feel like I want to put it there instead and then put it there. I might start doing that, winging where I put the numbers just for fun. But there you go. That's my Frosty Calendar. He's so cute. Okay, so let's go through the advents that I got. So I had I got thread on me. I had a lovely surprise from the husband on the chair. He spends way too much on me, way too much. This is a local coffee roasters co-op, Just Us. It is based out of, I believe, I want to say Hortonville, Nova Scotia. And so this is a fancy hot chocolate mix that they make. It's uber expensive. He should not have spent so much on me, but it's delicious. It's very rich, and I use it sparingly, but it's great to add coffee to give a nice chocolatey, minty addition. And then he also, because that wasn't enough, got me my favorite Lindors. One of my favorite. These are the Irresistibly Peppermint Cookie flavor. What a sweetheart. Okay, so then we have our other advents. I'm going to do the 4 boys and NL girl first because it's sitting on the top. I probably should have been doing it first all along because it has all the days. I don't have to look for the days, so it's right there. Oh, this feels like it has an extra, or it's something that's a little bit heavier. It's got a little extra, just a little extra. Oh, that's nice. So we have our color for today is 535. That's a great color. All her colors so far is surprising. What I do is I'll take the skein and then I'll go to my master set to see if it's already bobbinated. And usually if I don't have it or if it's in another project, it won't be there. And most of hers have not been there. So I've been bobbinating them. Some I know for sure I don't have at all. So yes, I think we're working more on the wolf. It's going around. It'll fill in the rest of the wolf. So, and we got a peppermint candy stick. This is by Gilliam since 1927. It is made in product of Mexico. There you go. There you go. That's awesome. Thank you, Patty. And I always say thank you for candy. And then we got paint with stitches. We are looking for 18, which I just saw, or just a minute ago. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. It's like an envelope. 18. Huh. Let's see what we got. An envelope. So this is a special present, a $15 coupon from her shop. So I am going to do this as a giveaway. So you've been seeing a lot of the stuff, and I think with the mail strike open, she'll probably be opening up her tangible things soon. So if you're interested in entering to this as a giveaway, and I'll carry this on till the 25th, comment below and say Frosty, Frosty, Frosty. That will be the word for it. So there you go. Okay, now let's get to our question. What are you most afraid of? Well, I have developed some fears as I get older. Probably the one I'm most afraid of is slipping and falling. I can freeze when I feel like I don't have a surface, a solid surface. And the funny thing is one year, I tried to get over that fear. My husband, coming from the prairies, is used to a lot of snow and ice. Maybe it's drier than in BC, because in BC it's more around the freezing mark and it's a little slippery. So he tried to get me to build my confidence that, just be sure you're okay. Don't be so scared. So I one year was trying to work on that, and that was the year I slipped and broke my arm. So that kind of just totally threw it for a loop. But even this winter, I'm trying not to be living by fear. I'm going to try. I got yak tracks. I can try to be a little bit, try to face my fear. And so that's probably the biggest thing. I love snow. I love winter. I'm just afraid of falling. And the other thing, again, I guess it's to the afraid of falling. Oh, the other thing for sure is I'm afraid of bees and wasps. And you saw that in the summertime when I was filming outside and one buzzed me. When I was a kid, I one time got stung right on my lip. I got told, just be calm, don't do anything. They won't hurt you if you don't hurt them. Landed on my lip, and then I started screaming and I got stung. Another time I went blackberry picking with my mom, and we were in the bushes, and then all of a sudden she steps out slowly and she goes, Sheila, just step backwards and just walk calmly away. She comes out and her legs were covered in wasps, and I just screamed and yelled. Poor mom, she probably got stung quite a bit. And then there was one time I was in a race in, this is funny, this was in southern Alberta, near Cypress Hills, is that what it's called? And it's like an old skiing area, but this was in the summertime. I think it was near late summer, maybe fall. And we were just running the trails, and I was sort of at the back of the pack, and I could hear, it was a single track trail, and I could hear all this yelling, and I thought, oh, the aid station must be coming up. No, there was a ground nest of wasps. And so when the people in front had stirred them up, by the time I got through them, it just felt like all these little needles all over your legs. And I just kept going. And when I got to the finish, I was almost like stripping off my clothes, because they were still stuck on my clothes. They were still stuck in me. Sometimes they were like I had about 20 stings on my legs below my knees. I had some on my back. It was awful. So I've never really gotten over the fear of bees and wasps. I think I told you before that I actually went to university and took entomology, in hoping that understanding insects would work on me getting over my fear. But I really just found out how smart they are, and their stingers look really, really scary under the microscope. And it's really actually hard. There are so many different species in the bee and the wasp family, or the Apidae, I think is the name of the family. They're actually hard to tell apart. And I find actually bees sting a little bit. Their stings are a little bit more painful than a wasp. Theirs will go down. But yeah, I've been stung quite a bit, and I'm not allergic. I will swell up. I think most people do, but I'm not allergic. One thing I'll always give as a warning: there was one other time I got stung in a race, a trail race in the fall, and as the time went on, my sting area got redder, more swollen, and hotter. And it turned out I wasn't allergic, but what happened was there was an infection. So sometimes their stingers can actually carry bacteria. They're injecting the bacteria, and then you actually get an infection in your. So it's something to always keep an eye on if you ever get stung, even if you're not allergic, to actually watch the area to see if it's getting bigger and worse. So, but yeah, so falling is definitely one of them, and getting stung. I have other ones too, drowning, and all sorts of things. So it's funny because I used to work like with, research and marine biologist, and was on the water all the time. Never had a fear of the water. And then I don't know when, but I did develop a fear of drowning and fear of water, to the point of where I was taking an outrigger canoe class, and we had to purposely flip it, and I freaked out. Even though we were in shallow water, it was warm water, I wasn't going to freeze to death, I still freaked out flipping the boat and having to swim under the boat and up into the air. Yeah, it's quite a thing. So could go on. I think I have more fears, but I try to not let fears rule my life. I really, really do. But sometimes you just can't help what's inside of you and screaming. So anyways, and the fear of falling is just both me and other people. I cannot stand seeing people near ledges or in precarious situations. It just, my heart starts racing, and I have a really hard time dealing with that. But those are some of my fears. Wow, I could go on. I didn't realize that. But anyways, I shan't. I shall let you go, let you get back to all your holiday stuff, and I shall see you tomorrow. Wow, the days are ticking away. See you tomorrow. Bye.